As a disabled person and proponent of self-advocacy, I'm proud of the progress society has made in terms of treatment of disabled people, but we've still a ways to go. Blatant mistreatment of disabled people is much less tolerated, though unconscious ableism is a different beast. Some will still use autism as a pejorative or the R word with the belief that words, in and of themselves, do no wrong. But in reality, they can instill self-consciousness and self-esteem issues in us. What if you unknowingly hurt an autistic loved one or acquaintance because you used autistic as an insult? What if someone with a disability feels a need to mask because you use the R word? These are things that might not cross your mind if you're not disabled. But what if someone inadvertently insulted you for something out of your control or was a part of you, but then brushed off your offense? Another act of unconscious ableism that may be less obvious is a lack of independence. Many caregivers may not give disabled people freedom of choice out of fear, genuinely feeling that the person is incapable. Yes, in some cases, enforcing a lack of independence may be done from malice, such as financial abuse or other abusive situation. But I'd say the majority of the time, the caregiver has no ill intent. It's out of what they believe is best, even though it really isn't. And it can be hard to accept that this attitude is doing damage. It can also be difficult to undo harmful beliefs if you've held them for so long. It must be stated that these aren't inherently bad people, but that even decent folk can unconsciously do harm. What they don't see is the mental toll, since it's common for disabled people to develop learned helplessness. When constantly being treated as incapable or helpless does such a number on someone's self-esteem that they begin to believe it themselves, and can prevent them from speaking out and seeking independence. Something that cannot be overestimated is teaching them to be independent to the best of their abilities. I should clarify that adulthood and independence is not one size fits all. Not everyone will be able to live on their own or may only be able to work so many hours. We have limitations, but what I'm saying is that we should be encouraged to work within them. This is beneficial for both the person and caretaker, helping to build self-esteem for the person and taking stress off the caretaker and helping to build trust between the two. We'll make mistakes just like anyone, but we can also develop coping mechanisms if you let us. Protecting us from the real world does no favors for anyone. The real world is often wild and unpredictable, but let us cope and adapt, and we can thrive. The idea that people correlate adulthood with level of independence is ludicrous and should be deconstructed. We may look or think different, but that doesn't make us any less adults and non-disabled adults. Let us live the lives we choose, not lives that others choose for us. We deserve the dignity of being the authors of our own stories. We are humans with independent thoughts and feelings, and should be treated as such. We are capable of more than you think. You just need to trust and believe. We may need help in developing independent skills, but a beautiful flower will bloom if watered properly.